how long have you actively been seeking this 4-minute mile? Obviously, every kid who's a runner grows up and dreams about this, but how long have you actively been pursuing and had that goal?
I didn't really think it was possible until this year for me. This year I started feeling really strong and really fit, and I could go into workouts and I just felt way stronger than I did junior year. And I never really thought about sub 4 as like a thing. Even going into this race, I never said it was a sub 4 shot or anything. I just wanted to come here and race, and the field obviously pulled me through to a sub 4, but I've never really said I was going into a race and saying sub 4 was my goal. I've gone into races wanting to run fast, but I've never really put that time barrier on me, and I think that's helped out a lot.
Grant, was there one specific meet this year where after you raced you thought, okay, I can break 4 minutes?
A little bit after Peyton Jordan. I ran pretty fast in the 15 there, and I thought, obviously I'm not really a big fan of the conversions up, but it converted to a pretty fast mile time, and I thought, if I could get in another race where I'm really competitive, then maybe I could run faster. And I tried to time trial my state meet to try to prepare for this, and that went really well, and that was a big confidence booster going into today. And everything fell into place today. There were a lot of things that went right and a lot of things that could have gone wrong, and I'm blessed to have more things go right today.
When did you decide to come to this meet?
Probably about around Peyton Jordan. I knew going into Peyton Jordan I was going to be running pretty fast, and I thought that if I was on the right track that I thought I was in, then this would kind of be a good race to prepare for Adidas. And that's what this is. This is a race to prep for Adidas. That's my main race this year, and I think it's prepared me pretty well. So I'm looking forward to another 10 days of training before Adidas, and looking forward to the race.
Now, normally this year you've been going out fast, you've been focusing on the fast pace early on, and then you kind of fade back a little bit in that third quarter. Today, with the pack that was with you, it didn't allow you to do that.
Yeah, in my previous races, as you said, I would try to go hard and try to hold it for a bit, and sometimes I could hold it just for a little bit, other times I could hold it longer, and at the state meet I couldn't quite hold it the whole race. But I think as the season went, I could hold it a little longer and longer. And today it was a lot easier with people, setting the pace and dragging me through. But I think I held it pretty well today.
Process very similar to what you did at the end of last year in cross country.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
How did the race play out for you? Just as you expected, or what? Tell me how the race went for you overall.
I thought it would be a little faster with the Rabbit. Obviously it was very fast, but I was expecting to be a lot further back. I was pretty much right on the time I wanted to be, but the people around me were in a little different spots than I expected. And, with a lap to go, I was right where I wanted to be, and 300 out, I wanted to be with the leaders, so if there was a move that I could go with them, and that worked pretty well. I was right up near the front, and, even 100 to go, I was right where I wanted to be, and, Jordan flew by me at the end, but I think as a whole I raced pretty well, so I'm really happy.
Did you last lap or even last 100? Were you aware of the crowd noise, or were you just so focused in? Did that give you a boost, or?
I actually could hear it. Okay. Yeah, I could hear things, and which is unusual for me. Usually I don't hear the crowd, but the crowd here was obviously incredibly loud, and it's kind of hard not to hear that. And
right.
They gave me a boost, and they were cheering everyone on, and being like that packed in arena and. With fast guys going by you and stuff, it's awesome, and it's kind of hard not to run fast here, I think. It was great.
With you and Hannah both going to Stanford, I guess they got to be pretty excited for what happened tonight in St. Louis.
Yeah, it was a big day for the Stanford future freshmen. So I was super happy watching Hannah's race, and she ran incredibly well, and I think she's in a great spot heading into these postseason races, and I can't wait to be on Stanford campus with her and the rest of the team. A little bit, just through meets and stuff, but I've been following her career and stuff, and she's an awesome competitor, and to come here and be in a pro field, it's awesome for her, and it's cool that we'll be together next year at Stanford. So
were you? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, for two high schoolers to have performances like that tonight, is that surprising at all, or is that just what you guys expected? Do you think?
I expected her to run incredibly fast, and I knew there were some people in the field already under 2 minutes, and a bunch like 2:01, 2:02, 2:03, and I knew that if she stuck with them, she could run fast, and it was definitely inspiring to see that before I raced, and knowing that, you know, a high schooler just like me that is going to the same school next year can run fast and run with the pros. So definitely a confidence booster. So I guess thanks to her for that. Yeah.
Was it daunting coming into a race with so many other post-collegians and professionals that had run 3:35 for the 15 or 3:56, 3:57? Were you daunted at all? What was your attitude coming in?
You know, it's always a little scary when you bump up a notch, and you know, I'm used to racing high schoolers, and to kind of skip over the college level and go straight. You know, there was some college runners in the race, but to go straight to the pros, it is kind of daunting, and you don't know. You know, are they going to box me out? Or are they going to throw me in lane 3? Or, you know, I'm not the biggest guy, so it's a little intimidating. But you know, everyone was super cool. They were wishing me luck before, and afterwards, you know, I was congratulating them, and they were congratulating me. And you know, they're a great group of guys, and you can see why they're professionals. They're super classy, and it's awesome.
And the attention from the fans, the selfies, and all those. What's that like?
Oh, it's awesome. You know, I finished the race and everyone was going nuts and stuff, and you know, it's a good feeling, and you know, to have people come out here and you know, maybe they were here to watch Jordan or some other races, but you know, have them congratulate me while they were here. It's really cool, and you know, the younger kids here, it's like, you know, it doesn't feel like so long ago I was in their shoes, and you know, looking up to people, and so they you know, they made me feel great.
All right, for real, one last question.
Okay, the real last question. You're wearing your dad's uniform.
Yeah.
So, dad's uniform. Crossing the finish line. How did that feel? I mean, to anybody who has not run sub 4, and there's a lot of people out there that haven't, you're now a member of that club. How did it feel crossing that line?
Oh, it felt so good. I looked up at the clock, and you know, I think I saw about 3:50 on the clock, and I was on the straightaway, and I was like, you know, maybe I can get this. And so, you know, I was pushing, and you know, I was trying not to look at the clock. I didn't want to look at it and you know, see what happened, but I was looking at the finish line and going, and I looked over and I saw 58, and as I was going across 59, and you know, the crowd went nuts, and you know, I heard the announcer and stuff, and it was just a great feeling to know that, you know, I did something really special today, and you know, to do it. You know, my coach is here, my family's not here, but I'm wearing my dad's singlet, and yeah, I hope I made them proud.
Congratulations, Grant, on a great.
Thank you. Thanks.
Okay,